Hello, everyone. Strategy Gaming Dojo here, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And yesterday I said it seems like every day in February we are getting new announcements of current games dropping, announcements of future games that will come out, announcements of DLCs and patches and updates and new things in the strategy gaming world. It's a great time to be a strategy gaming fan. And now the folks at Paradox Interactive have not disappointed and yesterday announced that they will be doing a brand new DLC for Europa Universalis IV. Now that's pretty incredible considering that Europa came out in 2013 and they still see the value in putting out new DLCs, new updates, new patches, and continuing to support the game so well. That could only be because they're making a good deal of money off of it, as Europa is still very, very popular with a lot of people. And so, what is this new DLC and what are they doing with it? Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. Let's watch the trailer first.
Overlooked by great powers that were blind to our potential, we bided our time, playing one against the other. But the time for games is over. We will rise above, rewrite our destiny, and all will behold our glory.
All right, so what did we see there? Well, not a whole lot, right? They just kind of give you the flavor of the direction that they're going. Now, from everything we've read and seen and what they have said about it, is this new DLC will be fleshing out Southeastern Asia and what they call Australasia. And Australasia, of course, Australia and all of the islands, that are to the south of the Asian mainland. And so they will be focusing on those uh, different nations, on those different factions, on those different cultures, and kind of bringing them up to the standard that they brought other peoples in the world up to in this game. And so they're going to really focus on that part of the world. What do they generally do? Well, they add tech trees, kind of specific tech trees to different cultures and whatnot, and just make them feel more like an individual faction and not a just generalization. And so that's exciting in and of its own. And now they're also going to marry that, as they usually do, they're going to marry that with a free update and patch. And one thing that they've really talked about in that free update and patch, and maybe some of that will also be in the DLC, it's hard to know exactly how they will break these out, is allowing you to build tall. And what is building tall when we're talking about a game like this, a 4X type game, is allowing you, instead of going out and painting the map and trying to conquer other territories, one thing that games like this have always struggled with is what about cities or city states? Think ancient Athens or ancient Sparta, for instance. What about cities like that just want to have a golden city? They want to have a great economy and they build up their defenses there. They're essentially impregnable. Um, these kind of games have not, it's never been easy to play that way because if you're not out painting the map, if you're not out conquering other territories, you eventually fall behind. And so there's always been this struggle. How do you allow someone to what they call build tall and just build in one location and make that location more advanced than all of the surrounding areas for people that are out conquering new areas? They can't keep up with you building up one spot. They're going to try to do this in this free patch update, maybe some of it in the DLC, allowing you to build tall. I think that's a good development. I think it would add more realism. It also will cater to people that don't necessarily want to go conquer other lands. They would rather just build up their city or region or state as well as they can. And so they're going to try to accomplish that, and we will see how well they do when this is released. We don't have a an actual release date yet. Usually, if they're putting this out, it's in the not too distant future, a month or two out where this DLC will drop. But of course, we will keep you informed here when it does. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. I'll talk to you next time.